Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful and well-known stories ever told, the parable of the Good Samaritan. It's a story that challenges our ideas about who our neighbor truly is, and it's found in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10. So, the scene opens with a legal expert testing Jesus. He asks, "Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus, in his wisdom, turns the question back on him, asking what the law says. The expert answers perfectly, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." "You've answered correctly," Jesus replies. "Do this, and you will live." But the expert, wanting to justify himself, pushes further with a question that hangs in the air even today. "And who is my neighbor?" This is where Jesus tells the famous parable. He describes a man traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho, a dangerous, winding road. Along the way, he's attacked by robbers who strip him, beat him, and leave him for dead on the side of the road. Now, imagine the scene. A priest comes walking down that same road. He sees the wounded man, but what does he do? He crosses to the other side and continues on his way. A little later, a Levite, another religious figure, does the exact same thing. He sees the man, but avoids getting involved and passes by on the other side. It's a heartbreaking picture, isn't it? The very people you'd expect to help, those who were considered pillars of the community, chose to look away. But then, someone else comes along, a Samaritan. Now, in that time, Samaritans and Jews had a deep historical animosity. They were seen as enemies. But this Samaritan, when he saw the beaten man, was moved with compassion. He didn't see an enemy. He saw a fellow human being in desperate need. He went to him, bandaged his wounds with oil and wine, put him on his own donkey, and took him to an inn to care for him. The next day he gave the innkeeper money and said, "Take care of him, and if it costs any more, I'll reimburse you when I return." After finishing the story, Jesus looks at the legal expert and asks, "So, which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert perhaps reluctantly has to admit, the one who showed him mercy. And Jesus' final instruction is simple, yet profound. Go and do likewise. This story completely redefines what it means to be a neighbor. It's not about living next door or belonging to the same group. It's about who you show mercy to. It's about active, compassionate love, even for those we might consider outsiders or enemies. The real question isn't, who is my neighbor, but am I being a neighbor? It's a call to action for all of us. Thanks so much for watching today. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. See you soon.